The fight against mental health can often find you in an empty, lonely place, but one remedy you might not think of could be boxing. At Heart of Portsmouth Boxing Club, Team GB coach Q Shillingford MBE has championed the benefits.
We all get that feeling where things annoy you, things frustrate you, things upset you, and what you can do then is come to a boxing gym, Heart of Portsmouth, and release or vent off by punching on the bags, skipping, circuit training, punching people, getting punched. I love it when I go in there and do 3 or 4 rounds of sparring. Take some, give some, and it absolutely relaxes you and as a de-stressor. Also, as well, good thing about a boxing club, it's an inclusive place. Everyone comes in, no one's judged. Doesn't matter what colour, what race. If you haven't got any friends.
History suggests that boxing may be a danger to mental health. So why might it be the sport of choice to battle those demons? Here's psychologist Shakiba Moghadam with the science behind the sport.
It's channeling not just aggression, but any sort of emotions that you have, be it if you're depressed, if you're anxious, even going to the extent of maybe even schizophrenia. Usually the lack of physical activity in schizophrenics are quite low anyway. But if you enhance that naturally through physical activity, i.e. boxing, you're channeling your energy into something really good, and just the emotion of hitting something as well, you're channeling it not in an aggressive way, but in a way that you're actually physically getting it out of you almost.
20% of children under 16 may experience a mental health problem in any given year, where teenagers are now more susceptible to these issues. 70% of children and young people who have mental health problems have not had appropriate support at an early age. Last week was Children's Health Awareness Week, which shone the spotlight on the importance of young people's well-being, physical as well as mental. Steve Barnes believes that boxing has become a major part of this.
I've seen it work really well with the Charter Academy in Portsmouth. They got Heart of Portsmouth right next door to them, and they integrated boxing into their school, and then even you can do GCSE in boxing now. With that skill that the kids are sort of gaining, they need to use it appropriately, and I think that's where self-control really comes into it. And I've said this before, if you can control yourself in a boxing ring, you can generally control yourself outside of it as well. Whether it's on the street or at work or in a relationship or wherever, you have that self-control. So yes, I believe it should be in schools.
It is clear to see that boxing can be used as a tool to help punch through mental health barriers for both this generation and the next. Liam Moore, Solent Sport.